I thought it'd be good to tell a story about how not to make $10 million. Now, this story, it started out with good intentions. And when you set out to make $10 million, it's pretty serious. And so you really want to make $10 million. And it started with the CEO declaring, we're going to make $10 million this year. Now, that wasn't so far-fetched. The previous 2 years we went from 6 to 8 million in 2 years. And we thought, hey, going from 8 to 10, it's possible. We could do that. So it started with just that declaration. We're going to make 10 million and that's it. And nothing's going to stop us. That's what the CEO said. So we ramped up. We got more product. We got an additional warehouse. We hired up a new sales manager. We hired new salespeople. We hired new customer service people. We hired new warehouse people. We hired new product specialists to enter all the products. So we did all the things to make 10 million and support 10 million. We were ready. And, weeks turned into months and months went on by and we didn't do it. No one bought. And everyone was freaking out. Except we kind of knew why. And the reason why was that we were too focused on the outcome and we weren't focused on KPIs and a plan. We just didn't have one. We just wished it. We tried to manifest it. And that's really not how that works. You cannot just manifest something like that without having anything in place to do that. So we didn't have a plan. Now, if we would have had a plan, we would have looked at the previous year's sales. We would have looked at products that sold, and we would have looked at the seasonality of some of those products and when was the right time of the month or right time of the year and which quarter to put spend more on advertising. We would have looked at higher margin products and not just bought a bunch of products. We would have trained our salespeople up faster. We would have focused on more of the products that brought us in more of the revenue. So there was a whole list of things that went wrong, and that was because we didn't plan. And when you're trying to make money and you're trying to grow a business and you just say, hey, this is how much we're going to make this year, and you're focused on the outcome without a plan, it's just an empty promise. No one really knows what to work towards because it says, hey, we're all going to get there, but I'm not going to show you how to get there. Like, I'm going to show you the destination, but I'm not going to give you a map. And so that was the problem. We just didn't have a map and we failed. And, towards the end of the year, everyone lost their jobs. First, we got rid of the customer service people. Then we got rid of the warehouse people. Then we ended up getting rid of, the salespeople. And then finally, the sales manager lost their job too. We got rid of the warehouse. We had to liquidate some of those products just to recoup some of our cash flow. We just didn't do it. So I think the lesson here is just, you can't just focus on the outcome. It will not work. So focus on basically creating a plan, your goals, your KPIs, and your actions. You have to do it. When you only focus on the outcome and you don't focus on a plan and the KPIs, you just don't have the roadmap to do it. You have no way of knowing how you're doing and if you're even getting close or how you're going to get there. It just doesn't work. You can't wish it to happen. You actually have to have a plan. So don't focus on outcomes, focus on the plan, and you'll get there.